there, welcome to the Overcomers of Relapse podcast. I am D, your host. This is episode 3 of season 8 of my podcast. So welcome to all listeners out there. It is great to share this experience with you. We will start off with a great meditation track. Man, you know I enjoy this track very, very much. And listeners all over have expressed that they love it as well. It helps to relieve the tension and stress we all deal with in our everyday busy lives. So come on, sit back and enjoy. I will be right back with today's topic and discussion. So kick back and place all your life problems and concerns on pause. Hey, everyone, let's take a flight on angel wings. Enjoy. Man, it did it to me again. It brought me to a place of serenity and clarity. It just brings such peace over me that makes me feel and know that everything will work out okay. I hope it does the same for you. Now, before we get started with today's topic, I just want to mention once again, I am offering a service to the public, and it is called Ask D. And this service is located on YouTube. It allows listeners to ask questions on any topic that we have discussed on the podcast or just questions you may have in general. Also, you can leave comments or questions on the Ask D YouTube segments. Now, my credentials to answering questions are based on me being a certified life coach, and trust me, I am more than happy to share answers from my views, my education, and my expertise. And I also want to offer the listening audience the opportunity, to give advice from each other to each other. Who knows? You may have the solution to a matter that is concerning someone else's well-being. With everyone getting involved, we just may make some sense out of this crazy journey that is called life. So come on, please join me. Now, let's get started. I just want to put this out there right from the beginning. This podcast is not only pertaining to relapse as far as drugs, alcohol, or any other addictions. We are open to all topics. However, our main topic is why do we have addictive behaviors and how can we overcome them? On episode 3 of season 8, I would like to use for a topic, who outloves who? Yes, you heard me right. Who outloves who? This topic became relevant to me when I consider all of the division that is going on in our society today. I mean, I don't know about you. It saddens me when I look at the conditions people's spirits and hearts are in our society today. See, I realize that there are a lot of concerns concerning our present problems as a country today. However, it has arrived and taken us to a place that it is getting harder and harder to recognize us as a society that lives in a country that is built on the foundation of powerful quotes. I mean, I can remember one right offhand. And it is together we stand and divided we fall. This quote is almost non-existent and has definitely lost its definition to our society today. See, me personally, I know the difficulties as a recovering addict. I know what it feels like being separated from people you thought would support you the most are the ones that are totally non-supportive. This can be a game changer for anyone who suffers from or with addiction abuse. If you ever need people to be encouraging or just be kind, you definitely need them when you are battling for your sobriety and trying to successfully be successful at your recovery. We now live in a nation where all I can see is people hurting each other. And to be honest with you, is it really so shocking when you take a really good look at what has our nation's attention these days? I mean, media, corruption, just deceit. You see, in my opinion, we are living like someone driving a car in reverse and thinking they are going forward. And the reason they cannot see it, it is because they are being instructed that going in reverse is going forward as long as it works for them personally and not as a community. Like for instance, some people probably think like this. Well, at least most people I am starting to encounter these days. Like, as long as I and my family are doing well, everyone else is irrelevant. Or like, I don't need a real relationship. Long as my personal needs are being satisfied, hey, who needs intimacy? Divorce is always an option if I should get tired of the individual or just lose interest. It's just instead of being our own person, we have completely lost our identity in candidates that are running for office. It has caused so much chaos and hatred toward each other, which makes no sense at all, because the only information you really have to go by is what the media or the candidates have told you, which they live in a total different status of reality of the real world for most of us that actually live in the real world. Insane. Does this sound like a society to you that is going forward? Oh, no doubt. Yes, we have such great technology and educational tools like we have never ever had before. But are we really developing people to be more intelligent, open-minded, fair, and honest? Are we as a people developing in the area of emotions toward each other? Like healthy, expressive, emotional characteristics, like being kind, helpful, supportive, understanding the other person's pain and having empathy for them just because. If you listen to the average person in our world today, hey, I'm telling you, they are not happy people. And this applies to and from the poor to the rich. Why is that? Hey, I have a pretty good idea. You see, I remember growing up as a kid, there was always some kind of game. Many games we would just play with other neighborhood kids. And the objective of the game was always to become the winner. Let me ask you a question. What if we would use this example with love? What if we would play a game called Who Outloves Who? Can you imagine the aura that would come over our planet if we all joined in and played this game with everyone we came in contact with in our everyday lives? Regardless of your political candidate of choice or political status, your race, your financial status, etc., etc. Just imagine how nice it would be if every day you got up and started your day that you knew that someone was going to try to outlove you, loving them. So, the reason this game is probably impossible is simply because we as a nation have forgotten that no matter who you are or what your status is today, it too shall expire. I don't know about you. For me personally, I would rather leave this planet blessing people and being a friend to others. We all were a blessing or blessed with the gift of giving when we arrived in it. And that is the energy that gives off life and not to be the stealer of it. See, the human experience, the true human experience, can only happen when you are truly willing to live, give, and share a positive human experience with others, and not our human experience to be dictated to us by false doctoral ideas what makes one's life successful, but instructions that were given to us from our Creator. Now, you may believe that we are all here a moment and gone the next. That's your choice. No judgment here. I mean, you may feel like I want it all, so I'm going to get it all. I don't care what I have to do to get it or who I have to hurt or run over to achieve it. Success is measured in value of what you have obtained in this life, no matter how you take it. My friend, it is sad to say, this is the example we exemplify, instruct, teach, demonstrate, and celebrate in our nation today. It is depressingly disturbing. This is most people's idea of success today, which, in my opinion, individuals with this kind of mindset have been deceived, blinded, and infused with a disturbed concept of the meaning of the human experience and have accepted the 7 deadly sins as the roadmap to success, which the 7 deadly sins are pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, and sloth. Hey, which in my opinion, instead of having a true human experience, they are having the Walking Dead experience on this earth and moving toward an eternal nightmare of regrets. Oh yes, it may seem like you are living high off the hog right now, but trust me, my friend, that bill is going to come. My listening friends, I challenge you just for one day. Take I out of the equation. Just try it. See if you can beat someone at the game of who can outlove who. Hey, if it does not work for you, you can always return to what you believe is best. However, for me, I will always try to live in the moment of the full human experience. And that is enjoying the love and forgiveness of others. And when I don't feel like I should be loved or forgive, and return it to others when they feel that they do not deserve to be loved or forgive. 'Cause one thing I know for sure, I know who's out loving me and constantly forgiving me. And trust me Once you have truly experienced that, you no longer have to work at out loving and forgiving others. It just flows, and it flows naturally from who's out loving you. Hey, I dare you to give it a try. Well, that's it for episode 3, season 8. Please visit my website, the Overcomers of Relapse Lounge. It is listed on the screen. Feel free to post on blog, share thoughts, and also feel free to chat. Contact information is on there also, along with a lot of great music. Hey, and don't forget, come join us on my Facebook group called Overcomers of Relapse Lounge. We have a lot of great inspiring posts and just a great group of people to chat with. And hey, come on, check out Ask D segments on YouTube. Let me know your opinions and thoughts, and also if you would like to be a guest on the podcast. Thanks again for joining me. Hey everyone, take care of yourselves out there. Talk to you again very soon. Bye-bye.
Grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage for the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Here we go. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, I slept. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Well, no. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, I'm tired of this shit. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, it's the detox. No. Said I'll never do it again. No.
Said I would never do it again.
No. Said I'll never do it again. No. I'm so tired of this shit. No. Emily said I'll never do it again. No. Relapse, man. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Oh, well, start over again. I'm going back to rehab. Going back to rehab. Going back to rehab. Going back to rehab.